Have you checked your pension recently? Because what I'm about to tell you could completely change how much money you receive every month in 2026. Many Australians are unaware that major pension rule changes are rolling out in April 2026, and these updates may directly impact payment amounts, eligibility conditions, and even indexation calculations. Some people may see an increase, while others could unfortunately experience reductions or delays depending on their situation. Stay with me until the end because I will break everything down in simple language so you can clearly understand what is changing and what actions you may need to take right now. Welcome back to Aus Pension Update, your trusted source for the latest pension news, payment changes, and government updates in Australia. If you are a pensioner, approaching retirement, or supporting someone on Centrelink payments, this information is extremely important for you. Today's update is focused on the shocking April 2026 pension changes that are already creating confusion and concern among retirees across the country. Now let's begin with the most important question everyone is asking. What exactly is changing in April 2026? The Australian government is introducing a revised pension calculation framework that affects how age pension payments are adjusted. This includes updates to income thresholds, asset limits, and inflation-based indexation methods. The goal of the government, according to official statements, is to make the pension system more sustainable and fair, but for many households, this could mean tighter eligibility rules and more strict financial assessments. One of the biggest changes is related to income thresholds. From April 2026, the income test used to determine pension eligibility is expected to become stricter. This means that even small additional earnings from part-time work, superannuation, or investments could reduce your pension payment more than before. Many retirees who previously qualified for a full or part pension may now find themselves moving into a reduced payment bracket. Another major update involves asset limits. The government is adjusting the value thresholds for assets such as property, excluding your main home, savings, shares, and other investments. This is especially important for retirees who have modest investments or who rely on rental income. Under the new rules, more people may be classified as asset-rich and therefore receive lower pension payments or lose eligibility for certain supplements. Now let's talk about indexation changes, which is something many people overlook but is extremely important. Pension payments in Australia are usually adjusted twice a year based on inflation and wage growth. However, starting April 2026, there is a revised formula being introduced that slightly changes how these increases are calculated. While the government says this is designed to better match real cost of living pressures, critics argue it could slow down payment increases during high inflation periods. So what does this mean for everyday pensioners? It means that even if prices for groceries, rent, electricity, and healthcare continue to rise, pension increases might not fully match those rising costs. As a result, some pensioners could feel financially pressured, especially those living on fixed incomes without additional support. Another important update is related to deeming rates. Deeming rates are used to calculate income from financial assets like savings accounts and investments. If these rates increase in 2026, it could result in lower pension payments for people who rely heavily on bank savings or term deposits. Many financial advisors are already warning retirees to review their investment structures before April 2026. There are also changes expected in the way couples and single pensioners are assessed differently. The gap between single and couple payments may be adjusted slightly, which could benefit some single pensioners, but may reduce certain combined benefits for couples. This adjustment is part of a broader effort to balance household-based assessments, but it may not be favorable for everyone. Now, you might be wondering who will be most affected by these changes. The answer is retirees who are close to the income and asset limits. If you are just slightly under or over the threshold, even small financial changes could push you into a different category. Self-funded retirees who rely on part pension support may also feel the impact more strongly than full pension recipients. It is also important to highlight that disability support pension and carer payments may indirectly be affected by some of these changes, especially in how income is assessed. While not all rules change directly, adjustments in calculation methods can still influence final payment outcomes. Now let's talk about something very important: what you should do right now to prepare. First, review your current income and assets carefully. Make sure you know exactly where you stand under the existing rules. Many people do not realize they are close to thresholds until it is too late. Understanding your financial position is the first step to protecting your pension. Second, consider speaking with a financial advisor or Centrelink specialist. Even small adjustments in how your assets are structured can sometimes make a big difference under new rules. For example, reorganizing savings or reassessing investment income strategies may help reduce negative impacts. Third, keep an eye on official government announcements between now and April 2026. Sometimes small policy details are updated gradually, and staying informed can help you avoid surprises. Now, let's also clear up some confusion that is spreading online. There are many rumors suggesting that pensions will be completely cut or that all retirees will lose payments. That is not true. The pension system is not being removed. However, it is being adjusted, and these adjustments may change how much individuals receive depending on their financial situation. It is very important not to panic, but also not to ignore these updates. Another key point is that cost of living support measures may still continue alongside these changes. The government often introduces temporary supplements or bonuses during financial pressure periods, so while base rules are changing, additional support may still be available for vulnerable groups. Looking ahead, experts believe that Australia's pension system will continue to evolve beyond 2026 as the population ages and government spending increases. This means that further reforms are possible in the coming years, making it even more important for retirees to stay updated and plan ahead. If you are currently receiving a pension or you are planning for retirement, this is the time to take action. Do not wait until April 2026 arrives, because by then it may already be too late to adjust your financial strategy. In conclusion, the April 2026 Australia pension changes are significant and could affect thousands of retirees across the country. From income and asset test adjustments to changes in indexation and deeming rates, these updates are designed to reshape how pensions are calculated. While some people may benefit, others could see reductions, making it essential to stay informed and prepared. This is the end of today's update, but not the end of the conversation. I will continue bringing you the latest and most accurate pension news so you are never caught off guard by government changes. Make sure you stay connected and keep checking for updates. Thank you for watching and staying with AWS Pension Update. Your support means everything, and I will see you in the next important update soon.